This is Sam from Uniondale, and you're tuning into another edition of the Samianalyze show. Good morning, good afternoon, and some parts of the world, good evening. Hope everyone had a wonderful 4th of July extended weekend. It's kind of weird because it actually fell on a Tuesday. I mean, it's not like it falls on the weekend, but you would wish a lot. I know a lot of people when they want a longer weekend, family, barbecues. Hopefully everyone had a good old time, stayed safe, and had a good old time. Now, folks, it broke yesterday night, right, that the Knicks are no longer chasing a specific NBA star. That is one PG-13 Paul George of the Clippers. The Knicks really were interested. And the Knicks, as of last night, said, we're good. What happened? Why did the Knicks decide against a PG-13 trade? Let's analyze. So, folks, at the beginning of free agency, less than a week old, you started hearing rumors, and I wasn't happy at all. I was not happy at all. I started hearing, James Harden, he requested a trade. And let me backtrack first. Since being a Knicks fan, I feel that right now, as of the last few years, people nobody wants to come to the Knicks. Superstars don't want to come to the Knicks. Well, that narrative has to kind of stop because, some of the superstars are afraid. That's what it is. Some of y'all are afraid. The Kevin Durants of the world. Nobody wants to be a Knick. I mean, you just didn't want to be here. Don't say because or whatever. It's a lot of pressure. And nobody's going to knock you for it. Kyrie Irving, one of my favorite players to watch. He went to Brooklyn instead of coming to the Knicks. And they make all the excuses in the world. You've got now another one of my favorite players to watch. Dame Lillard. My watch is over here. Dame Lillard. Dame time. He said Miami first, and he would come to Brooklyn and everything. And it's like, okay, it is what it is. That's their right to make their decision. But, when they say, players don't want to come here, this is why maybe a guy like a Julius Randle is so revered by Knicks front office. Leon Rose, Worldwide Wes, Allen Houston, Scott Perry, who was here, who's no longer here. By the way, I like following Scott Perry. He's got some nice motivational stuff in the morning. I still follow him, his tweets. I didn't check his feed today. But just in general, I mean, Randall made something of himself, right? And I get it. The Knicks offered more money, but he could have gone other places. He took on the challenge. And you know what? Randall made something of himself, right? So, you know what? Let me shout out to Juju. Shout out to Randall for real. Shout out to him. He gets a lot of shade, a lot of hate, but shout out to him. And then obviously, Jalen Brunson, he's been a Knick since birth, right? Literally, we know that Rick Brunson and his I believe what Leon Rose is his godfather. I mean, the connection was there, and he said, you know what? Other people don't want the big stage. I'll take it. What do you think is happening now? He's playing with the USA team, right? Jalen Brunson is a starting point guard. Jalen Brunson has now, for the second year in a row, is showing the world, yeah, I'm him. right? I'm him. And right now you're seeing that the Knicks, say what you will, the Knicks need a superstar. Well, they've got two all-stars. And I, contrary to what everybody believes, I think Jalen Brunson is a 1A. I think he is a superstar. Now, I've had this debate, and I had a friend who's like, Sammy, he's not. How can you say he's a superstar? He doesn't have the accolades. The eye test. I don't need, and you know it's coming. Jalen Brunson's about to be 27 in a few weeks. The eye test. When he was sitting there cooking, lambasting, tattooing the Miami Heat. People are like, oh, well, Jimmy Butler is the best player in the series. I'm like, really? Really? How many 30-point games did Jalen Brunson have? 4? On a bum ankle? Dropping 40 plus on them? Or in a game 6? A turnover away from possibly having a game. Let me stop reliving that painful game 6. It's over, right? It's still fresh in the mind. But yeah, so they've got Brunson, they've got Randall, and they've got a young RJ Barrett. Yeah. I haven't given up on RJ Barrett, who just turned 23. So now let's rewind. PG-13 is available, Knicks fans. James Harden is available, Knicks fans. Dame Lillard, nah, he's a Heat. That's just a matter of time. He's a Heat. Maybe by the time I drop this video, he'll be a Heat. You know, whatever. It is what it is. Shout out to Dame. Still one of my favorite players to watch. But listen, PG-13, and I get it. When he did the podcast with I see the analyze, the merch. PG-13, he did his podcast, and he had Julius Randle. And, you know, he was basically asking him, you know, how was it to be in New York, yada, yada. It was good. Go check it out. It was pretty good. And then from there, I'm like, uh-oh. Is PG trying to come here? And then I'm like, And I'm like, you know what? Let's see what's going on here. PG-13 might be angling for a contract. He might be angling for a contract. Remember Mike Tyson? I think it was WCW. Signed a contract. Listen, Paul George is nice. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. He's nice. He's a good player. He is an all-star caliber player. No question about it. But PG-13 just turned 33. And Paul George just can't stay healthy. He just can't stay healthy. And as a result, when I started hearing James Harden, Paul George, I was like, no. Kevin Hart, no. I'm telling you, no. I want no parts of PG-13. I want no parts of PG-13 and his $44+ million a year deal. And he is going to be a free agent in 2025. So the Knicks, for those of you who are surprised, why did the Knicks not get pull the trigger? You know, and this is per Alan Hahn's report. The Knicks pulled out. And why they said, you know what, too rich for our blood. We're good. Is because PG wanted an extension. He couldn't get an extension of over $200 million. And I've been telling people, this is not the same old Knicks. This is not the same old Knicks. We're going to trade our picks, all our draft picks to 2050. We're not doing, obviously they can't do that, but sometimes it felt that way. These are not the same old Knicks. Leon Rose is different, y'all. And for those of you who didn't understand, who really, no, These are not the same old Knicks. You know, Danny the Crook Ainge learned about it last summer. No, Danny Ainge, we are not the Minnesota Timberwolves. We're not going to give you all 8 of our first round picks for the next few years and an RJ Barrett and a Quentin Grimy. We're not giving you that. We're not giving you that. And Obi Toppin. Well, we gave Obi Toppin for a cup of water and I don't even know if it was a full bag of chips at this point. You know, they gave away Obi for nothing, but you know, I already told you, shout out to Obi. I hope he becomes a superstar. Low key, I'm after the Knicks. I'm rooting for the Pacers just when they don't play the Knicks. I'm going to be watching Obi for sure, you know. Yeah, the Knicks did the right thing here. You don't go, and especially for PG-13, 33 years old, always hurt. When he's playing, he's live, no question. But he's 33 years old. 4 years, do the math. Come on, 37? Come on. We don't do that here. We're no longer doing that. Let him stay with the Clippers. Let James Harden go over there. You know, let those old heads go over there. The Knicks are good. We don't need that. We don't need that. You know, and look, listen, it could be also posturing. The Knicks, you know, maybe they're playing chess and they're like, listen, we'll do the trade, but we'll do this. We'll give you 2 or 3 first rounders, call it a day. But I think that for the Knicks walking away, you know what it shows me? Do you know what it shows me? It shows me that the worst kept secret is reality. You know the player that they went for last summer that they didn't get? You know? Remember him? Donovan Spider Mitchell? The Knicks are being very smart. The Knicks are watching, right? The Knicks also have other people watching. Joel Troll Embiid, he's watching also. I believe that's his handle. He's watching also. The Knicks do not have to, and I get some people, the Knicks are a superstar. Wait, no, they're not. No, they're not. If Randall was healthy, if he was healthy, didn't need that surgery, the Knicks possibly beat the Miami Heat. I stand by it. Randall plays that game 1 day. The series is possibly different. So the Knicks, to me, run it back. Just run it back. You're going to have a Grimes another year older, RJ Barrett another year older. You see these guys getting better and better. Dante DiVincenzo, you don't need to go for a star who's an aging star, a hurt star. You don't need to do that. The Knicks will always do their due diligence, I believe. But the Knicks cannot afford, don't be Grant Hill. That's what I used to call it. Grant Hill years ago used to always use the Knicks as leverage and then go back to Phoenix, right? That's what happens here. You know, Dame Lillard is not going to do it. He just said, I'm not trying to be here. I'm cool with it. Good for Dame. You know, James Harden, you really want James Harden here? James Harden in 2 weeks from now, he's going to, come on, you don't need James Harden. So the Knicks did the right thing here. They walked away. Too rich for our blood. And I'm cool with it. I didn't like hearing it. I'm like, I'm not trading RJ Barrett for PG-13. I'm not doing it. Doesn't even make sense. RJ just turned 33. He turned 33. It's a 10-year difference. RJ, you don't do that. I mean, I still think the Knicks would do it for the right deal, but I wouldn't do it. So, Knicks fans, how do you feel about this? The Knicks walked away. They said, no merci. Thank you. We're good. Folks, as we close with our By the Way segment, shout out to, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly, Shatilia Riley Irving, who is Kyrie Irving's stepmother, who was who orchestrated and who got Kyrie Irving a 3-year, $126 million deal with the Mavericks. She is a trailblazer here. As a woman agent to handle her business. I put her under the same category as Jalen Hurts' agent, Nicole Lynn from Clutch Sports, who helped to negotiate the $255 million deal Jalen Hurts got. Thank you for tuning in. Folks, please like, subscribe, and you see that bell on the right. If you're not subscribed, please do. It will let you know. The notification bell will let you know whenever I drop another video. But if you're watching and you're not subscribed, support your boy. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, a tout à l'heure.